Okay, hey y'all, this is Meg Goff. I just wanted to film a class that I did earlier this month. It's a autumn wellness class. So first time I'm doing a YouTube, so hopefully this works out and y'all see it. We're just gonna dive right into it. We're not really gonna cover the basics that we would in the introduction classes, but if anyone has any questions on how to use your oils, things that come up with the oils, anything at all, please feel free to email me. That's meggoff.oils@gmail.com. Alrighty, so let's get started. Fall is probably my favorite season of the year. I just love the changing colors and the leaves, the holiday food, the crisp mornings. I really love fall. But along with a lot of the awesome parts of fall comes the weather changing. We lose a lot of daylight that we're used to in the summer, and it just seems like we have less time to do all the things we have to do in the day. Whether that's true or not, it feels that way. One oil that is just one that I have on me 24/7 during this time of year is Stress Away. In the premium starter kit, it is on the bottom part. When you open, you've got all your oils. It's a bonus oil, so you lift it up, and then you got the bottom part with the rollerball fitments and the Ninja Red. And I like putting a rollerball fitment on it, or you can just, use it from the bottle and just put it on the back of your neck, put it on your shoulders where you smell it. Sometimes I'll put it on my heart. Another thing that I've just been getting into the practice of starting your day off every day with some lemon water. Lemon Vitality, this isn't a Lemon Vitality bottle. It's an old bottle before they came out with Vitality line, but Lemon Vitality, one 5 milliliter bottle has 25 lemons. This one, which is a 15 milliliter, has 75. So a lot of lemons. Lemon's a great source of vitamin C. And around this time of year, when people are struggling with different things that can bring on colds, like a weakened immune system, vitamin C is the first thing to do on the onset of if you feel like you might get a cold. Stack up your vitamin C, cut out your dairy, and cut out your sugar. I remember my human biology class in college. Our professor told us, fun fact, that out of all mammals, guinea pigs and humans are apparently the only ones that don't produce vitamin C naturally when they start to get sick. He was a veterinarian before he became a professor. I thought that was really interesting. Like my dog, when he gets stressed out, when he starts to get sick, he starts producing vitamin C naturally. We don't as humans, so we have to make sure we get that supply. Another way you can do that is Young Living has supplements for vitamin C. This time of year, really loading up on the vitamin C, and just in general, lemon is just a great cleaning oil. You could also put honey in that water. For all my friends out there that struggle with allergies, when I first started selling cars, I had never had allergies ever, not in Pennsylvania, not when I moved down here, but for some reason the first year I sold cars, the pollen sat in those cars, and it was bad. I would had the bloody red eyes and coughing, disaster. Went to the doctor, got prescribed eye drops, they didn't work, everything, it was just miserable. Local honey, who would have thought? 2 days, I think, of just eating local honey, throughout the day, and my symptoms were just relieved, and I've never struggled with it since. If I get a sneeze or a cough, I'll just get some local honey, and it really does the trick. There's an article from Dr. Mercola. 76% of honey samples that were bought at grocery stores didn't have any pollen in it. They were absent of pollen. 77% from your big box stores like Walmart or Costco, Sam's Club, that kind of thing, didn't have pollen. 100% from your drugstores like your Rite Aid, your CVS, did not have pollen. Good news is 100% of the ones from the farmer's market, the ones in the grocery store that are organic, those ones do. So when you are buying honey, just really make sure you're doing the research that you're getting a honey that will have pollen in it, because it's not really that beneficial if it doesn't. Another thing, being preventative during this season. We have people all the time that, stack up their medicine cabinets. But really, we need to get in the habit of stacking up our wellness cabinets. And when I think wellness, I think being preventative. I think catching things, paying attention to your body, noticing how your body is reacting with your environment, and trying to catch it before it starts. One way to be preventative is sipping on thieves' tea. I've actually got some right here. I've been sipping on it all day today. Now, I'm not the best about doing it every day, but definitely on those colder nights where it's drier and I wake up and my throat feels different. First thing, thieves' tea. Most people watching this have probably been to one of my introduction classes, but just in case there's anyone watching this that hasn't been to one of my introduction classes, I'm just going to give a little background on Thieves. So Thieves oil, that comes in your premium starter kit. It was named after and inspired by 15th century thieves in France who formulated an aromatic blend composed of cloves, rosemary, and other botanicals to use while robbing victims who died from the plague. If you just think of that, robbing victims who died from the plague, and they put this stuff on so they wouldn't get it. That's a powerful legend that was named after. Like that's a crazy story. So Thieves, when you think about Thieves, I think about it as like a protecting oil. It's pure clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus essential oils. It smells like fall. It smells like fall and wintry smells. It smells amazing in the diffuser, and Thieves Vitality in tea or even water is just, it tastes like fall. It's a great one. So definitely be getting your Thieves on you any way you can, on your feet, drinking in your Vitality in your water. Thieves is the oil of the season, and it smells like it, so why not? Thieves Cleaner is another thing I want to mention. So, it's just a small little bottle of Thieves Cleaner. I have replaced all of my cleaning products with Thieves Cleaner. No more toilet cleaner, no more Windex. And the thing I love about it is I know it's safe. Like, I know there's not toxic chemicals that are in this that I shouldn't be breathing in, that could harm me, that could harm my dog, that could harm my friends' kids when they're over. Definitely Thieves Cleaner is awesome. I've got my little spray bottle. This is just my general purpose cleaner. It's just Thieves Cleaner and water, and sometimes I add like a little lemon essential oil or something like that. But Thieves Cleaner, this time of year, spraying everything. You can clean your floors with it, glass, your countertops. Great stain remover for all the holiday eating that happens on your clothing. I like to keep just like a 2 ounce or just like a little bottle of just a tiny bit of Thieves Cleaner and water in my purse. And literally every time I go to the grocery store, carts. First thing I do when I walk in the grocery store, I'm spraying those carts down. And I'm not going to get much into this, but do your own research. Research out disinfectants wipes that they have in the grocery store, your hand sanitizers that are like commonly sold. There's stuff in those bottles that I definitely do not want to be putting on my skin, especially with any sort of regular basis. So do your own research on that, but Thieves is a great way to clean that surface. Tables at restaurants. My favorite way to use it, I love camping. I'm not afraid to get dirty, but I hate public restrooms. It really grosses me out that in a women's public restroom, you go to the bathroom and you open the door to the stall before you wash your hands. That's just gross. Always spray those doors. I spray the toilet seats. Thieves Cleaner is great. Be spraying that everywhere. Another option to kind of, these are all just ideas. Some are going to stick and be like, oh, I should do that. And some are going to be like, that's not my thing. That's fine. I'm just kind of throwing out a bunch of ideas for this time of year. As far as diffusing is great for cleaning the air, for spreading the oils into something that you're inhaling. It's a great way to take it in. The 3 ones I'm going to mention that are just really inexpensive, that are great this time of year, either alone or you can mix them together and do different combinations, is lemon, clove, and orange. Clove and orange smells glorious. Clove and lemon smells glorious. Orange and lemon's got a nice citrusy. You can mix them all 3. I also do Thieves, and I do Thieves and lemon or Thieves and orange as well in the diffuser. All inexpensive options for just immune support, and they really get the house smelling the season as well, which is cool. Diffusing is a great, safe way that you're not breathing in crazy toxic chemicals. You're breathing in something natural that smells good. Another just one worth mentioning around this time of year, purification. It's an odor eliminator. If anyone's got smelly soccer clothing or anything like that, this one's really great. Just odor eliminator. I put it on a cotton ball in my trash, but I also, anytime I make a point to deep clean, I like to diffuse this one. Sometimes I'll mix it with lemon just because it really cleans the air. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I have been obsessed lately, I actually took one earlier today, is an Epsom salt bath. I think I bought this, so there's a price tag. It was cheap. I mean, it was like $3 or under. So Epsom salt is amazing. Magnesium sulfate, which is the main ingredient of Epsom salt, is recognized for its ability to relieve constipation, as well as to improve heart and circulatory health, irregular heartbeats, the incidence and severity of diabetes, formulation of brain tissue and digestive tract problems, nerve function via electrolyte regulation, joint protein formulation, blood clots, blood pressure, inflammation, pain, muscle cramps, excess adrenaline and stress, the ability to eliminate toxins, migraine and headache pain, pancreas stimulation for digestive enzymes, and nutrient absorption. So Epsom salt in itself is a great thing. What you can do, what I do, and I have a lot of fun with it, is you can pour a cup of Epsom salt. I usually just put it in like a bowl, like a glass bowl, and then you can add 8 drops of your favorite essential oil or combination, which has been my new thing lately. Is I'm just, what's my combination of the day? What do I want this to be? Is it going to be a digestive bath? Is it going to be more of a kind of autumn theme bath? You can really, I'm trying to think of what did I do earlier today. I woke up, my throat was dry this morning, so I did RC, which we'll talk about that a little later, lemongrass, and a little thieves. I think I did mainly RC and lemongrass with maybe just a couple drops of thieves, and it was glorious. Epsom salt baths, not a bad thing. Like at night, if you put some lavender in there to relax, definitely get your baths in. I've not been a bath person really my whole life, but I've probably taken 3 this past week, and it's been awesome. I mean, 20 minutes, it's just amazing what it can do for your day. Next, we're just going to talk a little bit about respiratory support. You could use 1 drop of any of the oils we're about to mention on your chest as a preventative. Lemon, so you could just put a little drop, I usually put a drop like that, and then I kind of rub it a couple times to activate it, and you can just put it on your chest. Great for your respiratory support. Another one, which this one's just worth mentioning because it's like one of my new favorites. I just love it so much. I'm trying to convince my boyfriend to turn it into a cologne for himself because it just smells so good. Northern Lights Black Spruce. Really woodsy. Really, like, I think it's got a masculine smell, but like in a good way. I'd still wear it. But it smells absolutely just like amazing. It smells like the forest. It's great for clarity of the mind, soothing muscles, and respiratory support. So that's another one. And then RC, my personal favorite for respiratory support. If you are out of this is in your premium starter kit. If you're out of it or you do not have it, this one is one you will need for this time of year. I mean, this is your RC. Just amazing. Even when you just breathe it. Like when I made this bath earlier, just walking in the bathroom was like, oh, you just breathe. Like everything just feels so much better. It's a blend of 10 oils, including myrtle. There's actually 3 different kinds of eucalyptus in there. Pine, marjoram, lavender, cypress, black spruce, and peppermint. So next, let's just talk about just kind of general immune support. We talked about orange a little bit already, but it's just a great citrus oil. Another great one to get some vitamin C support in. Remember, with your citrus oils, just a safety note, you don't want to be putting them on your skin and then going out in the sun. You can put them under your shirt where you're not exposed, you're fine. You could take the Vitality in your water, and that's fine. You don't want to put this like on your face and then go sit in the sun because they are photosensitive. That's just a safety thing I always like to mention. Orange Vitality is a favorite in my house. We love it in water and seltzer as well, like soda water, club soda. It's just really great. It's just good for this time of year. Thieves, roll it on the bottom of your feet. You could put your rollerball capsule or empty in like an extra little bottle that you have, like an empty bottle, pour a little Thieves, and get your kids to get interactive in the process of rolling it on their feet and getting into their own wellness before school, after school. When I was in college, I worked at preschool for a little bit, and I had never been so sick in my life. And I spent my time mainly there trying to clean. I was literally just trying to disinfect everything, and I was never more sick. I was always sick. And there's just so many germs, especially with young children that haven't really mastered the washing your hands and not sticking everything in your mouth. So thieves is just great. It's just such a great immune support. Feet have some of the biggest pores in your body, so your feet's a great place to put them. Oregano oil is another one. This one I love. I cannot, oh my goodness, I can't get enough of oregano oil. I just really love it. Now, since I took a class on raindrop technique and had a raindrop technique done and have done one, every time I smell oregano, it just like brings me back. Talk more about raindrop technique some other time. If anyone has any questions about it, definitely give me a call or shoot me an email. But oregano is amazing. Like, think of the herb, how you use it. It's an antibacterial. That's what you're looking at. I use oregano Vitality and put it in a capsule. It took me so long where I was like using oils and didn't mess. I was like, oh, I like drinking them. Since I've started putting oils in just an empty vegetable capsule, they open up. You can pour the oils in and then you just close it back up and you can take it kind of like you would a vitamin. Since I've started using these, it has been a life changer for oils for me. You could also roll it up your spine with the roller ball. I would dilute it if you're new to this oil. It's a hot oil, so if you just drip oregano oil on your skin directly and you're not used to it, it could be, hot. Your skin might be sensitive to it. So dilute it with your vegetable, your V6 oil, or, coconut oil, something like that. Next, I want to talk about one of my favorite things of the season, but also one of my least favorite things of the season, which is holiday eating. I think I was born for Thanksgiving mashed potatoes. Favorite food, probably ever. Anyone who knows me knows I have an obsession with potatoes of all varieties, but especially mashed potatoes. Love it. But with eating candy at Halloween, potatoes and turkey, and all the food of Thanksgiving, and then of course Christmas falling behind, every dessert known to mankind being offered to you, it feels like every day. It's amazing, but also very taxing on our digestive systems. So I just want to mention a couple oils that I've just found to be amazing in helping with those holiday dinners. The first one worth mentioning is Digize. This is amazing. I'm not really a huge fan of the taste of Digize. It's not even the taste, the smell. I'm just not a huge fan. Digize is a blend. It's a blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. Great oil that you can put on your tongue, like if it's just needs a little bit and you just want some relief there. If you're eating too much, you know what I'm saying. And also you could take it, Digize Vitality, you could take internally before eating, or sometimes you take it after, and you could drink it in water or drop it on your tongue. My favorite way to take Digize is in these vegetable capsules. I love it. I probably take 4 or 5 drops a day just for general wellness and to help everything move down there the way it should. The other oil that I just love for digesting, it's just amazing. My stepdad, he puts like 4 drops in his water, which is strong. Anyone that drinks peppermint, if you're not drinking on a regular basis, that can be kind of intense. He loves peppermint, and I do too. It's really energizing to me, so I like it for energizing, but it's like the mint after the meal. Like, I like peppermint, and I can drop it. If you drop it on your tongue, it's kind of intense morning, but I do, or I like it in water as long as I have a glass cup. That's the only thing, no plastics, don't want to mess with any of that. But as long as I have a glass cup, I'll put peppermint in my water, and it's really great. Think of, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 26 cups of pure peppermint tea. So that's the kind of strength we're talking about on this oil. So it's some good stuff. So get your peppermint Vitality and definitely ingest that. Or peppermint's another one that you could dilute and rub on your stomach if you prefer not to take the Vitality and ingest it. Last, I just want to mention my newest discovery with the digestive stuff with Young Living has been supplements. I've had really positive experiences so far, and there's a ton out there, and do your own research because your body's different than mine, and we all have different things we run into, and there's great information out there. Check your desk references out or email me if you have any questions. But I just wanted to show a couple that I've been using that I just love. Life 5 probiotic. They now have a Life 9. Haven't tried that one yet, but I do love Life 5. I take this every night after dinner. And also Detoxzyme. I just got this for the first time this month, and I've been taking it between meals, and I really like the smell of it. I mean, there's tons of supplements. I've kind of always had digestive things I've struggled with throughout my whole life. I've found these supplements to be extremely helpful. So moving on, just want to get to your musculoskeletal support. One thing, anyone who's ever had an injury or people who have soreness, as the weather starts to get colder, our muscles, our tendons, and our bones, we seem to feel it more. Things seem to tighten up. With the warmth, we're looser. That's how it feels to me anyway, like where I broke my foot or different things like that. I notice it more when it's cold. Some oils that are nice for after working out, or when you wake up in the morning, that might just be nice for a little bit of cooling relief. Panaway is my favorite. That's my favorite after workout one. I give so much of this one away. It's not even funny. Love Panaway. It is a blend of wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. I use it after a workout on the areas where I kind of exert the most force or energy, if that makes sense. Usually what I'll do is I'll mix it with coconut oil and rub it directly on the area. I also tend to mix it with Copaiba. Copaiba Vitality. This is not Copaiba Vitality, this is normal Copaiba, but Copaiba Vitality is another one of my favorite oils to put in a veggie capsule. Part of the reason I do that is for just general wellness, and the other part is related to digestive support. So I put it usually with my Digize in my capsules. I just want to point out wintergreen just because I'm so excited. I haven't gotten to use too much of this one yet, but I am excited to start using after working out. I've been actually diffusing this pretty non-stop with orange, comboing it with orange. It's really refreshing fall scent in the diffuser, but I'm also really excited to add this one into my blends for my after workout. Next, I just want to talk just skin. The weather getting drier, you'll start to have more chapped lips. If y'all don't have Young Living's chapstick, it's cheap. You need to get some. Lavender I've had for a while and I'm obsessed with it, and then I also just got cinnamon, which is nice kind of for the fall. Amazing on the lips. So definitely, if y'all struggle with dry lips, chapstick is awesome. Just like we were talking about fragrance and your cleaning products, like your toilet cleaners and things like that, you also need to be wary of your fragrances in your lotions, in your soaps, your shampoos, your conditioners, all your skincare, your makeup, everywhere. We're talking toxins everywhere. But again, that's a different story for a different day. I have been into the act of replacing everything in my house. I just want to mention a few oils. I do different things with these oils. I add them. I use Young Living shampoos and body soaps. I do it-yourself stuff too. Coconut oil is one of my favorite kind of do-it-yourself lotions when I add essential oils to it. I just want to mention just a couple good essential oils, particularly for your skin, especially going into the colder air, the drier air. Number one, frankincense. This is a lot of people's favorite oil, and for good reason. It is a spiritual oil. It smells so amazing. It is great for helping your skin look radiant and youthful and smooth. After I shower, what I'll do is I'll just take frankincense and I will put a couple drops in my hand and I will put it, on my face, on my forehead, kind of right around my eyes. And even just smelling it, like as I'm doing that, just getting that smell of frankincense, it's a really positive way to start off the day. Like I feel like I'm doing something great for my skin, but also for my spiritual awareness and emotions. It's just really, really nice. I really enjoy it. And then of course, lavender on your skin. It's great. Swiss Army knife of oils, as everyone knows. And there's a reason why this one is often on people's favorite list. Some people call it the gateway oil. It's just so good for so many things, and your skin is definitely among those things that it's good for. Both frankincense and lavender, the one I just mentioned, you can put these on your skin neat. They're both really mild on the skin. But if you want to try to make them last longer, you could still put them in your coconut oils or your vegetable oils to try to drag out the life of them. I add both of these into my do-it-yourself coconut oil lotions. I also like lavender. I'll put lavender before bed because it helps relax me too. So it's another good skin one that also has another purpose. I mean, they all have multiple purposes. The last thing I just want to mention on the skin, we're getting close to wrapping this up, is Melrose. Different people struggle with this during different points of the year. Some people struggle with it during all points of the year. Skin gets really dry. I'll tend to like break out, and then like my skin will get used to it, and then if the weather changes again, I might, during certain times of the month, I tend to be more prone to breakouts. I have had amazing skin results just with Melrose. Breakouts happen when you get an excess accumulation of sebum, which is oil that's produced in your follicles and your pores of your skin. The thing that essential oils have the ability to do is dissolve that oil. It feels like it's like cleaning it. That's the only way I can describe it. And Melrose is just another one that once I clean my face, if I notice it's breaking out and I apply Melrose or tea tree, Melaleuca alternifolia, after I wash my face, it's just, I wake up the next morning and I'm really amazed at how much better my skin looks. That wraps up skin. Last, I just think it's worth mentioning, for your overall wellness, Ninja Red. This fruit supplement drink was developed after Gary traveled to Ningxia province of China in search for cultures with vitality and longevity, where he found the wolfberry, which is one of your main ingredients. Wolfberry is one of the highest known antioxidant nutrients. Great for this time of year when we're trying to boost our immune system any way we can. It is very rich in polysaccharides. It has more vitamin C than oranges. We're talking about the wolfberry. More beta carotene than carrots, and more calcium than broccoli. So it's just one of those superfoods. It's just really, really great, the wolfberry. And Ninja Red's made off of it. You can drink this. Fruity, it's great. You can mix essential oils with it. I like it plain. I also like it with essential, you can't go wrong. It's awesome. If I wake up like this morning when my throat was a little dry, got my thieves tea, get my Ninja Red, and I'm good to go. You just need to remember we're in the age of energy drinks, soda, sugar to help give us a boost. They give us a boost. The problem is they pull us up. We're exchanging that boost for negative side effects because we get boosted up and then we crash. The nice thing about, your Ninja Reds, you're naturally getting energy from the food that's in it, and the vitamins and everything. You're naturally getting the energy without that crash, without the negative side effects. So that sums up pretty much all of our oils. And if anyone has any questions, email me meggoff.oils@gmail.com. I'm assuming everyone that's watching this is already members. If you got this video from someone to kind of teach you a little bit about essential oils and you're not a member and you want to know how you can get these oils at wholesale pricing, how you can become a member and kind of take that step on your wellness journey, please contact the person that sent you this video, gave you the link, or feel free, again, to email me. I love talking to people about wellness. I love talking to people about oils. meggoff.oils@gmail.com. For those of you who are already members, I just want to remind you, you've got your virtual office where you can make orders on. Most of you probably already know this. Again, if you've sat in my introduction classes, we've mentioned it, but as you start using oils, I like to remind you that as a Young Living wholesale member, you also have the option to join our frequent buyers club called Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is amazing. You get a lot of benefits. You get discounted shipping, promotional deals monthly that are only available to Essential Rewards members. It just keeps getting better and better. You get points back for what you spend, and they just made it even better than it was. Now, how it is 1 to 3 months, you get 10% back of your Essential Rewards order points. 4 to 24, you get 20% back. That's amazing. It used to be a year till you got 20%. Now on month 4, you can get 20% back. And then after 2 years, 25 months plus, you get 25% back, which that's also new. There used to not be a 25% back. So Essential Rewards is really amazing. Even just like their monthly promotions. They used to have like monthly promotions for if you spent like 190 points, you got some free product. I have probably 1/3 of my products are free because of Essential Rewards, between the monthly promotions and the free points that I've gotten towards being able to just get stuff for free. But now, like even this month, they added 100 PV level. So this month, if you made an order of 100 PV, you got a free lavender. Vitality. I got that. It was awesome. Just like to remind everyone, once you're using the oils and you're into them, ER is the best way to build up your oily arsenal, to replace your toxic household products, your cleaners, your toothpaste, your shampoos, all the stuff that you're buying that you start becoming aware has things you don't want to be putting on your body or in your body. It's the best way, the most cost-effective way, the best value. It's a really great program. Again, if anyone has any questions, please email me, meggoff.oils, that's meggoff.oils @gmail.com. I really hope this was helpful and informative and gets you thinking about some different ways that you can use what you've already got at your house, as well as just different ways to stay naturally well during this time of the year and really enjoy, like truly be able to enjoy this season because it's beautiful, and like that we blink and it's over. So I hope everyone's having an awesome time. I am hoping to be making up to Pennsylvania soon for some classes, so if anyone's interested in attending any of the classes, please let me know. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much for listening in.